Welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the
fabulous Arizona Center.
And it has been such a cool day today in the studio. We have a wonderful guest here that we'd like to introduce you to. This is Michael Simm. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
So you are the founder and chairman of the Logical Foundation.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about who you are exactly and what the foundation is all about?
Absolutely. Again, my name is Michael Simm. I built the Logical Foundation, which is a 501c3 charity to reimagine the social safety net and lead a pathway to ending poverty, especially over the coming decade with AI, robots, and tackling extreme poverty using a highly efficient method called universal basic income.
Universal basic income. Can you say more about what that is?
Yeah. So let's break it down because it's an important concept. Universal means every person in an area receives money with no strings attached. Basic means that it's a baseline. Everybody income no longer starts at zero for this area.
Okay.
There's a baseline. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be small amount. And then income means it has to be cash or transferable to US dollars, not vouchers or stuff that you can't really use for whatever you need.
Okay.
And so it's an incredibly efficient way to provide stability for the general population, and it is the most effective use of spending to help people in need. And that would be charity money, government welfare money, philanthropy and foundations. If you're trying to help people in need and you're trying to build a strong and effective safety net for the future, it should be in the form of a universal basic income. And so we are trying to bring it about. Okay. We are building the systems to make it possible for people to transfer their money around and share their money with their community and build a better future.
How did you come up with this concept?
Well, I didn't come up with it. The concept has been around for centuries, and in fact, we almost had it. Okay. President Nixon very nearly implemented a universal basic income that would have ended poverty in America effectively. Okay. But he failed to do that because of some misinformation back in the day, a study that was misreported, and the Congress people wanting it to be, the Democrats in Congress wanting it to be higher and them wanting to take credit for it. Meanwhile, Nixon was a Republican.
Okay. So tell me, you said you're doing work now to kind of lay the foundation to make this happen. What does that mean? What is it that you're doing right now? Yeah.
So we are using a bottom-up strategy where we go to the areas with the most extreme levels of poverty, and that would be homeless shelters, and an area where everybody around is in extreme need, and we can uplift that entire community and enable them to work together and get out of homelessness incredibly quickly with a small amount of money compared to how we fight homelessness today. In Arizona, we spend over $1 billion a year on homelessness, and our program, and it only provides $200 per month for 6 months and no strings attached assistance.
Okay.
But we can help 2/3 of people, randomly selected homeless people, get out of homelessness within 6 months with that. Scaling up our program to the entire scale of homelessness in Arizona would cost about $20 million. So that's 2% of what Arizona spends on homelessness. We could cut it in half or 2/3 with that amount of money because cash is so powerful.
Okay. So you said this is a 10-year plan. Did I understand that correctly?
We think that we can scale from this first focus on extreme poverty to a situation where everybody is involved and everybody is receiving a floor over the coming decade. And in fact, we think it will be absolutely necessary because a lot of people will begin to lose their sources of income as AI and especially as robots become competitive against humans in terms of labor. What we can do and what they can do for faster and at a lower cost means that we will need the everyday people will need a new source of money to survive in the economy. It's not necessarily terrible. If we don't have a universal basic income foundation, people could become more unstable over time. But if we can implement it, then we can reap the full benefits of AI and robotics, which would reduce the cost of goods and services across the economy, from food to housing to pretty much everything becoming far more affordable. And that also means that a smaller universal basic income that can be privately and crowdsourced and robust. So there's not one single point of failure as if it was a government program. We can give people a baseline on their income that is enough for them to survive and eventually thrive.
So
I was wondering, how are you getting the word out about this?
Well, I'm here today, aren't I?
Well, exactly. But
step one.
Right, step one. But I'm sure there are other things as well. I mean, because
Yes.
you talked about how you're doing things here, you're also doing some things in Tucson. So
Yes, we are doing 2 events in Phoenix and 1 in Tucson in December 2025. The first one is a live stream. And you can watch this from anywhere, or you can come in person at the Emerson in downtown Tempe on December 6th. Or you could watch live at thelogicalfoundation.org or our campaign page where it's going to be live streaming, givebutter.com/UBI. And then we'll be doing 2 parties to end poverty, where we bring people together and we give out free appetizers and drinks to people who come and support universal basic income with us.
Okay, that is pretty incredible. So one more time, why don't you share the website and where people can go to learn more about the foundation and also RSVP and get involved with the events that you've got coming up?
Absolutely. So our website is thelogicalfoundation.org, and our campaign page where the live stream will be hosted is givebutter.com/UBI. And our events are going to be on December 6th, the live stream, December 10th in downtown Scottsdale at Whiskey Row from 6 to 9 p.m. on Wednesday, December 10th, and on December 19th down in Tucson at Second Sky from 6 to 9 p.m., both.
Wonderful. So lots of different ways to get informed, get involved. 3 opportunities, even this month alone, just to either attend or watch live. We'll have all of that information when you watch the episode. It'll all be there so you don't have to remember everything. But Michael, it's been so amazing to learn about what you're doing and your vision for what's to come. I'm sure we have a lot of people here that would love to support what you're doing. So thank you so much for joining us today. And make sure you keep it right here. We've got more good things coming your way right after this.